Friends, welcome back. So I am going to show you the harvest. So as you can see, some of my spinach was growing here in grow bags. It's been harvested. I removed the little containers that I had here with spinach as well. Friends, this tomato plant, I am going to leave it here. Well, not leave it here, but I didn't want to cut these tomatoes because there's so many and I'd rather eat them red. Ripen right on the plant. So I'm gonna do my best to take this container inside, and we'll see if I can. I hope I can. So the other areas, friends, where I had spinach, let's take a look. Okay, so harvested. Harvested. You can see, and friends, you can see it's winter. Look at this. I have a lot of work to do, and I'll get to it. I haven't yet gotten into my kale, but I'll get to it. The main thing today, friends, I wanted to harvest the spinach and the tomatoes and whatever I could. Over here, friends, also, see, it's been cut up. The same here, all harvested. And friends, I have another area over here. Some of my spinach has been growing in grow bags, so they're also harvested. This raised bed here is almost empty now. See, harvested. And the tomato plant, this one, it's too heavy for me to take inside, but I'm gonna cover it up. It has flowers, friends. I mean, it would be amazing if it survives. It's got little tomatoes here and there, tiny. So I'm gonna cover it up and cross my fingers, and hopefully we'll get something. This one again, I'm gonna take this little one inside the house. My little grape tomatoes. The celery, friends, harvested. I'm gonna cover it up. This one has a tendency to survive. I just have to put the lid on it. Okay, friends, so now the bounty. Friends, look at this. Look at this mountain of spinach. Look at this immensity right here. It is a lot. And then in addition to that, friends, look at this huge bag. You see that, friends? Also full to the top with spinach. So I'm going to show you some of the really tiny containers where I was growing them. Look at this one, friends. And these are food containers. They're food grade, so they're safe. So I started to cut right here. You can see I started to cut. I left this one just to show you. Look how big it grows. You see that? They don't need a lot of room. See, the soil is only like halfway there. Here's another one. This one too, friends. This one is growing in a styrofoam cup. And so you see, all these I'm going to take inside the house because these have good, strong roots and they'll continue growing. I just can't leave them out here. So anyway, I hope you can see that, friends. With the sun on me, it's a little hard to tell. And then, friends, my yard needs a lot of work. I need to do some cleanup, some serious cleanup over here. My fennel. I had done a serious trim back in towards the end of summer, but it's growing again, friends. Look at this. Look at that beauty. And let me show you. So here is the fennel. We use the feathery leaves or the fennel to make tea. So I've got a good collection right there. My lemons, friends. Look at these beauties. Look how huge and how beautiful. I didn't get too many this year, friends. They're all so big though. Not a whole lot, but huge. I had counted first about 3, and then I thought, well, maybe 2, and when they started getting their color, I counted 9. So I've got 6 here. I cut one earlier, and I have 2 remaining lemons on the tree. I've got my celery, friends. And I've got my tomatoes and my peppers. Excuse me. Friends, I'm so sad to cut these green, but they'll ripen on the kitchen counter, and my beautiful peppers. So friends, thanks so much for visiting the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Give us a like.